I have kindly been called Aunt Joanne by Barb, Anna, and Katie. In 1966, Georgie and I met as brand new teachers in St. Vrain Valley schools. We had no idea that undertaking this challenging profession would lead us into a wonderful 55-year friendship. Georgie's children, students, and colleagues tell you picture books were her passion. She gave away books at every opportunity. My personal library is blessed with a bonanza of books from Georgie. She read books aloud every day at school and at home, and made pictures and stories come alive with her enthusiasm. Tackling seemingly impossible projects was a consistent pattern for Georgie. As a metaphor for Georgie, the little engine that could is wonderful. As those of you who are familiar with the story remember, the little train, whose job it was to carry toys and food and books to the children on the other side of the mountain, broke down. Fortunately, another train came along.
So all the dolls and toys cried out together, "Please, shiny new engine, won't you please pull our train over the mountain?" But the shiny new engine snorted, "I pull you? I am a passenger engine."
Another engine came along.
"Please, oh please, big engine," cried all the dolls and toys together. "Won't you please pull our train over the mountain?"
Yet another engine came along.
But the rusty old engine sighed, "I am so tired. I must rest my weary wheels. I cannot.
The dolls and toys were ready to cry.
"Please, please help us, little blue engine."
But luckily, there was another engine.
And then she said, "I think
Sorry.
can.
Sorry. Go ahead.
I think I can. I think I can. I think I can." And the little blue engine smiled and seemed to say, as she pulled steadily down the mountain,
I thought I could. Years after we began teaching, we made the outrageous commitment to walk together at 6 a.m. Monday through Friday, regardless of the weather, before going to teach all day. What you need to understand about these walks is that, like the mailman, Georgie was not deterred by sleet, nor hail, nor dark of night, nor terrifying icy sidewalks, scary, sniffing, unleashed dogs, biting winds, and frozen fingers. On especially miserable mornings, I confess I wished for a phone call from her to cancel. It only came at 18 below zero. Another detail I must include was the snowy day Georgie knocked on the driver's window of a precariously parked car in the middle of the street to investigate the well-being of the unconscious driver. Believe me, I tried to dissuade her, without success. We all know courage to be one of Georgie's finest attributes. There were times I wished she were not so brave, but I observed and benefited from her remarkable courage. As courage was one of Georgie's assets, modesty was another. She shied away from accolades. Still, her characteristics of compassion, altruism, inspiration, devotion, thoughtfulness, kindness, determination, and love were her nature and shone bright throughout her life for all to appreciate. Over time, our 6 a.m. walking twosome expanded to include Marianne Reichert, Linda Gathman, Pat Cox, Pat Fisk, and Margaret Wilson. We called our group the Walking Ladies, AKA the Gutter Girls, as our numbers required sidewalk and gutter. In the neighborhood, we were recognized as the raucous Saturday parade at 8 o'clock, retracing our round-trip route on South Pratt Parkway to Pike Road, sometimes with dogs and strollers. As our friendship deepened, we met for breakfast once a month on Saturday, celebrated our birthdays and Christmas, and took 10 memorable out-of-town trips together. While traveling, we each had a job. Margaret Wilson, fearless leader. Georgie Suppe, driver. Marianne Reichert, banker. Pat Cox, elevator operator. Pat Fisk, mealtime decider. Joanne Becker, etiquette consultant. Linda Gathman, navigator. Georgie wasn't a person who limited herself to one group of friends. Our Girls' Night Out group, or GNO, meets once a month and enjoys discovering new restaurants and sharing dramas and traumas of life. This group includes Jeannie Miller, Holly Henry, Barb Moore, Patsy Nagy, Ashley Margolis, Lori Hendrickson, and me. Our favorite event of the year is celebrating Christmas in high style at a group member's home. Each of us contributes a special dish or drink to the menu. One annual favorite treat was Georgie's famous home-roasted Chex Mix, festively presented in holiday bags. The Chex Mix tradition with Georgie began small by sharing this delicious, crunchy treat with close friends, neighbors, and the children's teachers. It grew to fire up anticipation and delivery to a much wider circle. Yum. I was a member of 2 of Georgie's groups, but there's no limit to the number of people she considered friends. Georgie drew her strength from her deep faith in God, which revealed her fearless and full participation in life. Georgie lived the message in the Bible from Matthew chapter 5, verse 16. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Shine on, dear friend, shine on.